October 2023 jobs report stinks. And a look at American cities as they turn into ghost towns. What? Hello, this is ChartGPT today. Yeah, they put out the jobs report last Friday. We'll talk more about those ghost cities at the end of the video here. But let's take a look at the numbers here. We can see here is the raw numbers here, 150,000. And you can see there's been a steady decline since February, March, April of last year. So we seeing a very slow, steady decline. And I guess it is what it is there. A couple of other things about the job report, a lot of revisions. You can see the revisions have dramatically been downgraded over time, so that's quite interesting. They're not quite as good as they appear when they first show up. And we take a look at this household versus establishment. Household is survey of job holders, and establishment is survey of businesses, and you can see that it's diverged quite a bit there at the start of 2022, which is quite interesting. And it's starting to widen even further, so the numbers being reported are actually worse probably than they're being reported. The headline number that you see on the news media is the establishment, which is the green line right up there. Taking a look at the actual unemployment rate, it kind of ticked up here to 3.9. So it's still low, not falling off a cliff, but the jobs report just slowly grinds down. Here's some detailed, interesting point where you actually get some of the actual numbers in terms of where jobs are growing. Private education and health service, I guess we're all sick. And government, nothing like more government and more people getting sick, so we need to help those folks out. Shall we say basic economy types things. What I really wanted to show you is these ghost cities here. It's an interesting part. You can check out the description links in the post and seen the reference of here. It's quite astonishing. These are the number of foot traffic in major U.S. cities. It's kind of hard to read. You can go to the post link and get a more detailed chart on this to see it better. But the bottom line here is these are the foot traffic percentage relative to pre-COVID. The only city that's actually improved is Las Vegas. I guess everybody's going to Las Vegas and trying to make money at 103%. But if you go down some of these cities, some of these numbers are quite dramatic. The foot traffic has only recovered 83% in California. You go down to see places like Orlando at 79, but then you go to the right side of that, you can see it's places, like Oakland at 74%, Washington D.C. 69% recovery, Cincinnati 64, Chicago at 61. Nobody's going to the downtowns anymore. Of course, that's going to hurt those local businesses there. Here's one at the lowest here is St. Louis at 53%. So half the number of people are roaming around the streets of St. Louis than they were COVID. So that only half of it's recovered. So I find this quite astonishing. So it is quite interesting that nobody is going out to downtown. Now, some of that could be still working home, but that's not really answered the question that much, and perhaps some of it is just economic, but I think most of it is economic, and people are just no longer going to big cities. Of course, crime plays into that as well. Take a look at the AI, and you can see how the GDP can continue to rise, and yet job numbers continue to be weak, even though they're not falling off a cliff. Take a look at that and answer our online poll. Do you think job will start to recover better and start reversing this downward trend or not? Don't forget to subscribe.